Hello students, it's time for another STEM lesson with Mr. Joshua today. This time we're going to be talking about condensation. Now you know that the whole world has water everywhere, and how does it come down? Yes, that's right, it comes down by rain. But what some of you might not know is that there's water everywhere. It's in our air, it's in the ground, it's in the oceans, and it's in the seas. So what I want to do today is I want to show you a little experiment about how water from the ground rises up into the air through the power of sunlight, makes clouds, condenses, and falls back down again as rainwater. So to start off this experiment, first of all, we need a glass bowl, some cling film, a jar, ice, and last but not least, I have some hot water. Now students, please don't try this at home, and if you want to try it, please ask your parents to do it with you, okay? Because there is hot water, and if it gets spilled on yourself, it will hurt a lot. So first, before I start, I'm just going to clean my hands with some rubbing alcohol. It's good to be clean and to be safe. Just rub my hands first, like this. And now, I'm ready. So, first of all, let's put everything to one side, get our bowl, like so. And now I'm going to pour in the hot water into the bowl. You can see clearly that there is some steam rising out from this bottle. So when you're pouring it into the bowl, please be very careful, like so. There you go. So we've got some hot water in here. And now I'm going to put this glass jar in the middle of this bowl, like so. So right now we've got the hot water inside the bowl, which is the water that you could get from the sea, or from the ocean, or from the ground. The smoke that's coming up means that it's the water vapor, which is the water in the air. Can you see it rising up? Okay. Now I'm going to get some cling film. Be very careful when you're using the cling film because there's also some sharp edges on the side of this box. Please ask your parents to help you with it. So pull this microwave cling film out. And hold it over the bowl like this. So now the cling film is over the bowl, and can you see that the steam is starting to rise up and gets caught by the cling film? Now the last thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the ice on the cling film. It's a little bit big, so I need to break it a little bit. put the ice in the middle of the bowl and be very careful that when it melts, it doesn't go out everywhere. Okay. So what happens here? Well, the science behind this is that when heat makes the water evaporate, the water vapor goes up into the atmosphere. But when they all come together, they form clouds. When the clouds form together, the water vapor turns back into water. And when the clouds have too much water, it will fall back down again as rainwater. What we're doing now is we're making this process faster by adding the ice on top of the cling film. So in a few seconds, we should have a look and see whether or not this has happened. Now, let's see if this ice has made any rain at the bottom of this jar. So let's take this away carefully. Can you see that we have some water on the top, at the bottom, underneath this cling film? Okay. Now I'm going to take this jar out and let's see if there's any water that came down as rain by putting in some colour. Right, so as you can see, the water evaporated from this bowl. It went up into the cling film where it fell back down again as rainwater into this glass jar. And that concludes our experiment for the day. So you can see that when water rises, it comes back down again as rainwater. And that is part of the water cycle. So I hope to see you again in the next video. Have a lovely day and take care of everybody. Bye-bye.